Hello again, and welcome to the third episode of my new player guide for Graal. Today I'm going to be making a relatively short video because I don't really have that much time, but I'll be going over some of the essential tools that you will need while you're playing Graal. And you're going to need around like 6,000 plus Graalits to get all these tools. But they're all very useful, and you're going to need them for things like quests, which I'm going to be explaining in later episodes. So, in my opinion, after the horse, you should be getting these tools next. So prioritize these tools after you get your horse. So the first tool isn't really like essential, but it's kind of useful. It's another kind of customizable thing, and basically you can get different health bars, so you can like have these things look different. What you want to do is go around the castle and then come this way, and then there's a custom health point shop over here. So I'm going to show you where that is real quick. Alright, I believe that this is the place. Yeah, I kind of forgot where it was, so I wandered around a little bit. But yeah, here's the place, and you can see there's a lot of health bar kind of things here, so pick the one that you think looks the best. Also, in my opinion, some of these health bars are like kind of hard to see the exact amount of health you have. For example, this health thing right here, it kind of looks cool. Oh yeah, you have to say in chat, so yeah, buy shroom. Just say buy. Boom. It'll give you that, but I think I don't really like some of the health bars like this one because, cause as you know, there's the full health and the half health. So right now I've got the half health, but it's I've noticed it's kind of hard to see the half health on this one. So pick one that will be pretty easy to see. Like I think this one's pretty easy to see. So, and I believe each one of these costs 10 Graalits. I don't know. Okay, 20 Graalits. Yeah, so each one of these costs 20 Graalits. So just kind of a personal thing if you want. Oh yeah, there's more up here as well. Yeah, that's one kind of neat thing that you can do with Graal. Okay, so the next thing you want to do with Graal is to get a net. And I think here's where you get it. So Adam's Treehouse on the map, it's right here at Mod Town. Basically what you do is just talk to this guy, and he should give you the net. Just like say yes to this stuff. Alright, so you get the bug net, and to equip it, you equip it the same way you equip a horse. So click on yourself. Oh, it's already equipped for me, yeah, but there it is, under the tools. Well, you can, okay, so disclaimer, I'm pretty crappy at catching bugs, but what you can do with the net is you can try catching, oh my gosh, okay, try avoiding those guys. You can try catching bugs, like that guy's trying to catch a bug over there, and I'll try catching it as well. I don't think, it's in a really weird angle. I don't think we'll be able to get it. Yeah, okay. But if you're good at this, you can catch a bug. So I'm going to catch a bug real quick and I'll show you what it's like. Okay, so I just caught a bug. Yeah, it's a ladybug, so it's kind of crappy, but whatever. If you're good at it, you can catch like bees or butterflies, and those are the better bugs. And what you can do when you catch a bug is you can go into this house. So it's right here on the map, so in Swamp Town. And go in. And then what you want to do is you want to go into your inventory and take out your bug. Oh, oops. And then hold it up, and you can sell it to this lady over here. And I got 38 Graalits, so that's pretty good. And the better bugs, like the butterflies and the bees, those are worth more, so try catching those if you can. Bug catching is one of the ways that people like to earn bugs in Graal, so if you like catching bugs and if you're good at it, then definitely try this. I'm not good at it personally, but some people are pretty good at it, and if you get good, it can be a consistent way of making a lot of growlets. It is probably faster than farming, so definitely something to consider. Okay, so the next tool we are going to get is the shovel. And the way you get the shovel is you go down here. This is south of Adam's treehouse. So this is Adam's treehouse, and right here. Now what you want to do is you actually have to go inside of this waterfall and talk to this guy. And you pay 5 growlets and you have to race him, I think. Or just keep talking. Alright, yeah, so you have to beat it in 30 seconds. And just try your best to beat this. Oh my gosh. To race? Oh, I didn't know that. Please take care of it. So yeah, you got the shovel. Equip it the same way you equip the bug net. It's in tools here. And what you can do with a shovel is you can just like go around and dig stuff up. And sometimes when you dig, you'll find some bombs or some arrows, or you might find a worm, which you can use your net to get as like a bug. However, the worm's only worth 1 growl, I think. I don't know how much. Last time it was worth 1 growl, but I haven't caught worms in forever because worms are pretty much worthless. Anyways, yeah, that's what you can do with a shovel. It's not super useful right now, but there's a lot of quests you're going to need it for, so keep that in mind and keep your shovel handy. Okay guys, so the next 2 tools I'll be talking about are tools that will need to be bought with graalets, so you're actually going to need a decent amount of graalets to get these tools. And these tools are the tracing or some, I'm just going to call it the minecart, okay? These tools are the minecart and the lantern. Now, there is one area in Graal, and I'll show you on here. It's called Snowtown, it's right here. You know, there's some cool stuff here if you want. But to get this area, you either need the minecart or the lantern, so you'll need one of them. However, you'll need both the minecart and lantern for a lot of different other quests, so I recommend you getting those tools, like both of them regardless, because they're both pretty useful. The minecart helps get around as well, so yeah, get both those tools after you get the horse. Okay, so here's where you get the minecart. It's on the map right here. It's just a bit above Graal City. And you just go in here. By the way, go through this door, because this door is the entrance, alright? Don't try going, like, don't try entering through this door. See that person? Yeah, they're trying to enter through this door for some reason. And don't do that. Come up here and just click on this thing. Oh, oops. Whatever. Click on this, and it allows you to ride along the railroads in this game. Also, there is a place where you can get more types of minecarts or tracings or whatever. So I'm going to show you where that is right now. And also, to use these things, what you want to do is you just want to go on here, just press F. You can use your arrow keys to change directions as well, and just press F again to get off. Okay, I'm going to show you real quick how these intersections work. So when you approach one of these intersections, let's say you want to go up, you just hold the up button before you approach it. And if you just want to stay in the same direction, then that works. We're trying to go down here, you can just hold the direction and you'll go that way. So that's just another helpful thing to know. Alright, so here we are on Delta Island. So it's right here, and this is where you can get some different types of minecarts, or what do you want to call them. So you can get here without a minecart, by the way. And if you get off here and go this way, then you'll see different types of carts. So you can just click them and you can get some cool stuff. Oops. Okay, here's an actual cart. Alright, so Yeah, this is an actual minecart. And a funny thing, this guy's part of my guild, so I don't know how I just randomly saw him here, but that's kind of a coincidence, I guess. Yeah, you don't want to run into those guys because that's annoying. Okay, I'll now show you where to get a lantern. So to get the lantern, just go up here. It's to the right of Onyx Town, kind of near the school. And just go through this cave and go all the way through it. And then go up these stairs over here. And then through this cave, and here's the lantern. So the lantern is pretty useful. Oh, oops, what did I just do? Oh, it switches places. Why didn't I notice that? Okay, yeah. So what the lantern allows you to do is you can use it to light up places. So like, no one ever uses it, by the way, okay? So you don't really need to use it at all. But there's one use for it, and it's this cave here. Now you can go through this cave without the lantern, but you won't be able to see very well, which is fine, right? Like, here, it makes it a lot easier. But if you don't have a lantern and you go all the way up here, it won't let you through. So make sure you use the lantern, and then it'll light up a little bit there, and then you can go through. And here you are at Snowtown. So yeah, if you want to go to Snowtown through the minecart, just ride the tracks over this way. Yeah, just ride the tracks, you'll get here eventually. You don't need both to get here, but you will need both for other quests and stuff, so make sure you have it. Okay guys, so the last thing I'm going to show you here is how to get the rat morph. So this is a pretty important morph because it allows you to go through like specific holes and stuff, and it's a morph, so it's kind of cool. And I think it's used for a couple quests, I'm not really sure, but rat morph is pretty important. So the way you get this is you just go to the north of Onyx Town here, and just go all the way up till you see this forest. And basically when you go into this forest, you'll see 3 paths. So the paths, like, they're random. So one of the paths will make you go forward, the other 2 paths will push you back, and there's like, I think there's 4 rooms, so you want to, and you have 1 in 3 chance of each room. However, a good strategy is to memorize the path they've taken. So let's say you go on the left room and the middle room, and then you get pushed back. We'll go through the left room and the middle room again, and then just try again. The paths are different for each person, so you won't be able to follow what I do in this video because it will most likely be different for you. But anyways, I'm just going to try speeding stuff up here and see how it goes. Okay, so to be completely fair, I have no idea what I just did because I tried memorizing it, but the thing is, when you get pushed back a room, the rooms look pretty much identical, so you don't really know which room you got pushed back to. So I had to do some guesswork there, and then eventually I just went through random rooms, but I did it. So yeah, with a bit of luck, you'll be able to do it too. So just hope for the best. And basically, just talk to this witch, I guess, and you get the Ratmore. Yay. Alright, so with the rat morph, there's one more quick thing we can do that's pretty useful, and we can get one more of those hidden Graal chests, which I talked about in the last video. So I'm going to go do that right now. Okay, so here's the place. Here it is on the map, so it's just bottom left of Swamp Town. And you'll see this house, and if we go in this house here, if you try going in, right, it says no entry. However, you do see this kind of like path that seems a bit worn out. That's because if you use the rat morph and then just go down, you'll be able to get into this house. And you can do this with multiple areas in the Graal world. And as you can see, that there's this little rat hole. So if you see any rat holes like this, that means you can only enter through a rat morph. And here are the chests. So you got, what is that, 60 Graals? I don't believe you can open these. Yeah, you can. And yeah, that's basically how you get the rat morph. Not the rat morph. That's how you get some extra chests with the rat morph. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video so far. So I think I've gone over pretty much all the real basics about Graal. If you followed me up until this point, you can basically play Graal however you want from now, because you got most of the important stuff. You know, you could just do other things like PKing or talking with friends or baddie killing, do that type of stuff. However, there are also more things in Graal like quests and specific tools that you can get, which are also pretty useful and helpful. So I'll be going over those as well in later episodes. And I'll also be going over better ways to PK or baddie kill or that type of stuff in later episodes as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But if you have gotten to where I've gotten, then that's really good, and that means you've pretty much done everything you really need to get started in Graal so far. Anyways, I'll see you in the next episode, and I hope you enjoyed.